Morning. Here we go. Down the slope. Going zip zap zoopity bop. Oh, I can't do that no more. Alright, new part came in. Seems to work. I keep forgetting to put my socks on. Wait one sec. Feel good. Having a good Tuesday. Was able to wake up right away. Those days always feel good. The days where you struggle to wake up are the hardest to work out. Today, popped right up. I need to remember shoes next time. Every morning I wake up, put on my shoes, I got no makeup. Then I lose a little for today. Alright, back to it. Yeah, there we go. No slippage of the pedal. That was it. Stupid bolt. Thankfully they still make it. And thankfully some bike shop still sells them. I don't want to jinx it, but I think Pedal Saga is complete for now anyway. And I ordered some bike grease in case Squeak Saga comes back.
Mulry said, real.
Good morning, Maura. For real as banana peel. And hey, 277 again. Hello, 277. Every time I reach a new low weight, I need to do like some sort of celebration. Because it's a weight I haven't seen in a long time. And the lower I go, the longer it's been. Good morning, 277. It's been a while. How are you? You looking good? Sorry it's been so long. I had your number, but I never felt like I could call. It didn't feel like it was realistic. But now here we are. Face to face once again. When I get below 250, that'll be a real long time. And if I get below 230, like years and years start passing by when you get to that. I for some reason have the confidence I'll see under 200. I don't think so. The more I think about it, the less, different body types are different. But maybe. I'm a tall guy. Yeah, I just can't imagine myself being that weight. But it's like most people are under 200, I feel like. Most not morbidly obese people are under 200. I feel like that is a normal for the planet. So that's why it's my goal. If I get under 200, it probably won't happen this year.
Byzantiadev said, Jason, I saw the 1988 Alice in Wonderland film last night. I think you'd love it.
Is that the really spooky one? Where it kind of like starts in that living room?
It is.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I've started it, and honestly, I got spooked out. But I want to watch it. I was like, I just don't feel like I'm in the right mood for this, and I put it down. And that was like 20 years ago, probably. But I've heard good things. Ahead of its time, taking a really dark turn, doing something really different. But I'm intrigued. I will let you know if I watched it.
Definitely an odd film, but it never commits to an obvious scare.
Oh, interesting. Now I'm curious about the score. I like when people don't do the obvious thing. And it works. It's really hard to do the obvious thing. Like, I could just... I'm going to do the Punisher. I'm going to make him really fat. That's not the obvious thing. Now, if you make that and incorporate it into the story, I'm like... Now I'm in. Like, there's a reason he's fat. He didn't catch some guy, and somebody died that he loved. And so he ate his feelings. And now he's Fat Punisher. There we go. Like Fat Thor. A lot of people clown on Fat Thor. But it had some, believable. Either the guy has never gone up against something he couldn't beat alone. And you know what? The one thing I also like about Fat Thor is, like, I think he was fat the entire movie. Like, he didn't just, like, lose all the weight for the final battle because he's like, yeah, now I'm inspired again. I think he was fat for the entire movie. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure, though. Again, the hack writing paths are there. And it's very tempting to take them. Because you know it's going to be popular. But just because it's popular doesn't mean it's like the way you should go.
The weird part with Thor was that he got fat from depression mainly, and they kind of ignored that.
Yeah, no one saw the pain. It's like, oh, he's fat. Same with Hulk, like the inner Hulk struggle. That was interesting to see. Hulk was scared to come out. That was kind of fun. You can't use Hulk. I mean, the problem I feel like is they like wanted to resolve it in the next movie, like tie everything up. That was the problem. For me, the Avengers like died with Infinity War. I didn't really like Endgame. I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting, but he just wrapped everything up. And it's like you just hitting plot points as opposed to earning anything.
Endgame should have been the first proper ending.
Yeah, and then that for sure. Follow up. All right. It wasn't the best, but it's still pretty good. Just put a button in it. You did your long, long story that involved a bunch of different movies. End the machine. Let's have weird one-off movies that don't have after-credit sequences that are tying into a big... I feel like that kind of happened accidentally, because that one guy who was going to be the Conqueror turned out to be a bad guy. I don't know if it was just allegations or if anything went with that, but they dropped him, I feel like.
Bulk Bogan official said, whoa, wasn't it 279 yesterday?
Yeah?
Xanthiadev said, funny story, I know someone who was one of 4 kids who was casting for Hermione in the Harry Potter films.
Oh, whoa. That's fun. How do they feel? Yes, it was
Bulk Bogan
279
official
yesterday.
Said, not impressive. There are like 12 people in UK.
Ah, well. Hey, I think it's still something.
Xanthiadev said, true. We all live in warrens like mole people.
Yeah. Yeah, the body is so weird. I don't know why my day-to-day is so off, but yeah, it feels good to be 279, not 277. I hopped on it a couple times to make sure. Yes. Is it 277.9? Yeah. I count the lowest number I see. Because it feels good. To see that number turn on the scale, that's the accomplishment. Now, I don't want to get into decimals and whatnot. That's the number. That's the number I'm telling people.
Bulk Bogan official said, so you should be 2 pounds instead.
Yeah. So this is the goal for Sunday, right?
That's the first number.
That's the first number. Yeah,
Xanthiadev
that's
said, do you measure the distance in miles or kilometers?
No, but I should, I guess. I can I'll start recording the. Yeah, maybe I'll start doing that. Write down the speedometer thing. The problem is I don't know how accurate it is because it's turned. It went over. So I think that means, let's see. It went over 100,000. There's only 5 digits on this thing. So that means it's past 100,000. And we're at 196 right now. And it doesn't say kilometers
some people like seeing
or
the
miles.
number in kilometers while others think miles is more honest.
Yeah, I bought this in America, so my guess is this is miles. But there's 2 sets of numbers. It's 1, 2, 3, and then 25, 35 is like the inner. And I don't know what the speedometer. I gotta look up some. I gotta do some research.
Bulk Hogan official said, and some people might be not from US, wild I know.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I've also thought about putting pounds and kilograms. And maybe even stone. Just have like an Excel spreadsheet that does all the calculations for me. Why the hell wouldn't they put the units on this? They just think everyone knows. I guess it'll only be a couple units. So I've got pedal, I've got RPM, I've got load indicator. I think it's meters. Because the number is turning noticeable.
Bizantiodev said, RPM is obviously how far
Thank you
might
for the
have
best
gone.
wishes. Yeah. Yeah, will that like slow down if I slow down? Yeah, it doesn't like go to 0. Interesting. I don't know. I thought about, because the computers just hook up like to the same physical sensor. So it's like maybe I could upgrade the computer on this to like a digital display.
Reminds of volunteering at charity runs. There are some people that do half marathons a lot and they hate if you cheer them on.
Ah. Oh, that's interesting. You're messing up my count. It's like, what? Shut up. Get a device or something. You know the weird like LED clock computers? The weird like calculator computers that come on the bike or the treadmill? I like looked into buying one of those. $150, $200 for the oldest piece of technology I've ever seen. That just hooks up to one sensor. I'm like, okay, that's inspiration enough. I will buy a sensor and like hook it up to a Raspberry Pi. That is ludicrous. They are charging $150 to $200 for a stupid one sensor. Only people care about is one number, really. That software, you think that's worth that much? Hell no. Hell no. I could program that. I could figure out. I could take a reading and make a bunch of calculations. And I'll put them up on the monitor. Maybe I'll put them up on OBS or something. And like a weird widget. But hey, their obscene pricing is inspiring me to code a physical sensor project. So,
in the past I paid £20 for one of those arm phone holders.
I think I could probably just cut off this one. I don't want to ruin the one I have, though. I want to keep one good one in case I break it. Yeah, $20 or 20 pounds. That's the most. What is it? Got a clip that actually works? That's all you're getting from me, or a magnet that they say is really powerful, but then can't hold the weight of the phone. I guess you don't want to be too strong because then you're going to ruin the phone, but. Cases and holders in general. Why does the phone gotta change millimeters every year? Just come up with a size that everyone likes, come up with a slightly bigger size, make it the XL.
I love people that
And
buy
then
watches that can survive
that's
the
it.
water pressure of thousands of feet but will never go that deep.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't wear a watch. But then again, I said that about rings, and I just started wearing rings, and now I wear rings all the time. Getting married changes your opinion. Maybe I could be a watch guy. I guess the problem is that standard like watch band sizes are not for my fat gorilla wrist. Maybe if I got like a watch band that actually like fit and not the showroom one, I'd be like, that is much better.
I had a silver ring phase. Finger sizes are weird.
Yeah. It was weird. I thought I had the wrong ring size. It was slipping off in winter, and then by the time we went to go get it resized, it was summer. It was, well, at least warmer. It was probably like spring, and it was a really hot day. I go, that's interesting. Like, the ring fits perfectly now. He's like, yeah. Like, you go, like, up and down the ring size, maybe even 2. Because you're, like, blood.
Bulk Hogan official said, I had a phase when I was 10 I wears a ring with a 6 skull on it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Call me a hemomancer.
Yeah, that's badass. I like
Zandy
that
Dev
with, like, the
said,
3D
nice.
stuff. And then we could like the gloves and the chains. I'm like, that's got to be so inconvenient. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but I'm just thinking about myself. I'm thinking about that guy who's wearing like the ring that's attached to the chains, and he's got like a lot of piercings, like just getting in the car.
Did you have those finger claw things?
Slamming the door and his chains, or like constantly getting hooked on like coat hangers.
Bulk Hogan official said, nails.
Did you have those finger claw thingies? Yeah, nails. Oh yeah, kind of like the. I don't know.
Zantia Dev said, the metal ones.
I know what you're talking about, Biz. Yeah. Yeah, I can picture it in my mind, but I don't know what the hell it would be called. Like if you were the female villain from that one Wolverine movie, where it's just like, yeah, nails. Maybe it's just called nails. Metal nails, metal fingernails. I'll never get pierced. I might get a tattoo, but I'll never get pierced. Too afraid to get it caught on stuff. Too afraid of it getting infected. Too afraid of a lot of things. And it doesn't look that cool where it's like worth the risk to me personally. I don't mind when other people have it, but I know I would always be anxious about it. I'm so happy that this pedal isn't slipping. I'm so happy like that was actually it. Spare part to the rescue. Thank God I was able to find it super easily. Whew.
I could deal with having a Soul Reaver inspired tattoo, but I'm afraid that I'd regret it later. Bulk Hogan official said, you should do David Draymond chin rings and go full OU.
The what? All right, let's lift some weights. I'm going to crank up this TTS a little bit. Woo-wee.
Byzantiadev said, proper the Crow vibes.
You know, I remember watching that and like thinking, okay, that's an interesting movie. And then just like ever since learning that like Bruce Lee's son died during that, I don't know, it kind of tainted the movie for me. I don't know, watch him knowing that he like actually died from this stupid movie. Do you think they're ever gonna release Rust? That movie that Alec Baldwin worked on? Like that's how they're gonna pay off the family. You know, morbidity aside, I wonder how many people would go out and see it. Would that cause like a bad reaction?
The main problem with The Crow is that it's so edgy it had a short shelf life.
Like if they released the Rust, and it became like $1 billion movie because everyone was like curious to see it, would other directors just have mishaps? And all these murdering directors are just like hack bastards desperate to have a hit. I don't know. Like that takes over. School shootings. Directors shooting another actor. Shooting another crew person.
Bulk Bogan official said, it's Alec Baldwin in 2020s, it's gotta be mid at best.
Yeah. I mean, oh, I know it's bad to say, but to die for that movie, like die for a shit movie, not even like at least the guy.
Byzantiadev said, I hope the judge said that.
Yeah. Oh, you made her die for this movie? You piece of shit. You know, that adds zeros to your sentence. All right, let me lift weights. I'm talking too much. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bulk Bogan official said, do you think he did that shit though?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think you're a bit responsible if, you know, you're go,
Joking, everyone.
I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, you're the one who hired this person. You're the one. But then again, like, if I was a director, would I really
Byzantiadev said,
vet?
that's for the courts to say.
Yeah, that's for the courts to say. My opinion, it doesn't matter. But my opinion is, yeah, I feel like he's a little bit responsible, but I think people just, like, have just completely turned on him. I feel like it's more the armorer, for sure. But he doesn't bear no responsibility. Like, but, you know, it's like he trusted the armorer to do their job. But at the same time, he was, like, rushing things, making the armorer...
Probably should have hired a competent armorer for more cash.
It's weird. It's one of those
official
great
said,
lines.
yeah, I think the biggest legal thing they got him for is that he's a producer on the movie.
It's complicated. That's what the legal system, like, yeah, these are most court cases. This is why stuff doesn't get solved in a satisfying way. It's because there's just, like, so many factors in a case. One.
Because nowadays in movies actors are lasso producers, just to GE more money.
Three, don't swing. 4.
They don't actually produce anything.
5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, what does a producer do other than the money? 9. What are the responsibilities? What is the Indeed profile? 10 for Hollywood producer. Who knows? 11. And then what the hell is an executive producer? Just more money but the same nebulous. 12. 13. Come on. 14. 14. One more. 15. 15. Woo! Let's do it again. I'm on fire. Man, that song stuck in my head. 1, 2. Gidovan. 3.
Byzantiadev said,
4.
what fascinates me is when a film/song with a bad script has 7 writers.
6. Yeah. 7. When your script gets past 2 writers, you should be worried. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12.
Bulk Bogan official said, they just pass it around.
14. 15. Like the executives are like, this isn't good, but we could salvage this. We don't want to lose any money. So we'll have some hack guy we know can shit out the script doctors. I hate this. I remember going to like a workshop of like a script doctor. We can fix your script. It's like, what, logically? That doesn't seem like very artistic. That's almost like a paint doctor. We can fix your painting. We can make all the squares actually square and everything line up. It's like, that ain't art, you idiot.
Byzantiadev said, that adds up. It's just the thought that not one person made enough fuss about it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo! Water, little break. One more set and then back on the bike. You know what I love about Rose is like the one, lifting that you like, I say don't bounce because you're supposed to go down slowly for like a curl and stuff. And for most stuff, that's true. But for Rose, it's like start a lawnmower and try to rip the cord out of the machine. So you're like trying to go as fast because there's no easy thing by going fast. It's like harder to go fast. And so, I don't know. It's fun to do. It's like the one thing I could go. I'm just like pretending like I'm starting a shitty mower. I don't know. It's fun. It's I picture that a trainer told me that early on, and that's always been in my brain. They're like, break the lawnmower. It's broken. It doesn't work already. And it won't start. All right. Oh, shit. I was going to get some lighter weights so I could do the flies again. And I was going to do the front flies, but tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 14, 15. One good thing about weightlifting is like, I don't know what. Maybe the sweat is like I'm centrifuging it off my body. I feel like I just sweat way more when I lift the weights. And it doesn't like feel that hard, but it must be. And my arms are getting big again, especially from doing the curls. So that's another plus. One, 2, 3. What's up? What's up, Cavani? Good morning. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Don't bounce. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11. Slow. 11, 12, 12, 13. Don't bounce it. 13, 14. Come on. 14, 15. Last one. 15. Hurts so good. What's up, Cavani? Good morning. We're working out here. I'm a fat guy trying to train for Mr. Universe. And this is all this. This is nothing but potential energy, baby. I'm going to be mountainous slabs. Yeah, we'll see. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. I'm just lifting some weights and then I'm going back on the bike. Finish out this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, rows and then back on the bike. Back on the dang bike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, last set of 15. Back on the bike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, doggy. Take a little break. Get the heart rate down. Then back on the bike. Yeah, I've been slacking these first couple weeks. Not enough weightlifting. Now I got the clock. I know when it's like kind of halfway, so I can force myself to do it. I wonder, have there ever been really fat guys that have won Mr. Universe before? Like they were like 400 pounds, and then they had like the underdog story. It's had to have happened, right? Something.
You could be the first.
I could be the first, yeah. You know what I'm not looking forward to? All that baby oil. How is there not Accident City on that stage with all that oiled up beef? And Speedo. Wearing the Speedo the whole time.
Be careful, the German bobsledding team will inexplicably give you crap.
Haha. Oh, who got baby oil all over the... I don't know why the German bobsled team sounds like the Jamaican one, but... There's baby oil all over the luge. Mr. Universe. I can't say I've ever seen a Mr. Universe. Do they just like do the poses? There's not like a talent portion. I feel like it's like feats of strength, posing, which is a weird one, and then that determines the winner. I've never actually seen Mr. Universe. Maybe I should do some research. I know Ronnie Coleman.
I love the sports movie trope of champions who could just win by themselves but give the underdogs Greek because they can.
Yeah, when you're in such a niche thing, but like you like to divide yourself up anyway. Yeah, this isn't a niche thing, but I'm the best at it, and you suck. It's like, come on, man. There's very few people in that world that do that, even less that care about it.
Bulk Bogan official said, it's basically barely veiled homoerotic exercise for judges who are definitely straight.
Yeah. Yep. I feel like the reason we get away with it for Miss America is because we're like, oh, well, they got a scholarship at the end. It's like, okay.
Spike Memer said, first Mr. Universe, then Mr. President.
There we go, yeah. I'll do what no one has done before. I'll be President Camacho. We'll just recreate Idiocracy beat for beat. But in real life, I feel like it's already starting to happen. What a Looney Tunes world we live in. Let's keep it going. Oh, and hey, what's up, Spike? Good morning. It's been a long time. At first I said it said Mr. Seeker. What's up? Thanks for tuning in.
Byzantiadev said, an AI-based president would be wild.
Oh, yeah. Feel like that's way too close to I have no mouth and I must scream. Will we see that in our lifetime? I mean, I feel like we're already seeing presidents like use, like it's just a good way to market. Hey, if showing a bunch of media is what you need to do. AI change it up a little bit every time. Every day post something different.
Spike Memer said, I've come to realize, I'm the Johnny Sins of my job.
Me too, Spike. Me too. But I like the people.
Bulk
That's
Bogan
the
official
problem.
said, bald.
That is the Stockholm syndrome I have with it. I like the people, and it's tied to my healthcare. That's my biggest problem with leaving a job. I would quit more jobs way faster if it wasn't like tied to If I don't like the people, I'm out. I'll deal with the healthcare bullshit. But if I like the people, I stay way longer than I should. Even if it's like fundamentally broken at an organizational level. Thank you. I heard no supplements for me. I've been hoarding supplements and vitamins right here in the big old meat cooler. I have no problem getting gains, and my diet is varied enough where I don't just eat steak and potatoes. Maybe I'll take a multivitamin, if anything. Even those I think are overhyped.
Now you just need raw liver and elk blood, on that Liver King lifestyle.
Liver King lifestyle, yeah. Let me just eat raw livers.
Spike Memer said, you should build a sauna. It'd help with your workouts and be a quality skit location.
I have a gigantic shower in the basement. That is a possibility. All I gotta do is get a bench, and it's pretty much a sauna.
Moose blood is where it's at, but only if you hunt and kill it with your bare hands.
Moose blood, you say? I'm envisioning that, where like, yeah, you have to kill a moose with your bare hands, but it's still like a factory. So it's like rich people climbing Mount Everest. There's like a hunter that brings a moose to like a glass wall, and you put your hands through and you just choke it. It's like mass marketed. Like if moose blood actually did something, and that's how you had to get the benefits, there would be just like a very unethical factory. How would they mass produce that? They have one like skilled actual hunter, one golden god, and he's hunting for billionaires, and he's bringing them up to the safe plexiglass window.
Like those hunter reserves for rich people that have sedated animals and they practically shoot for you.
Yeah, exactly. See, it's already happened.
His Antiedev said, there is that weird millionaire that's using his son's blood to stay young. Spike Memer said,
yeah.
You gotta work that core, get a medicine ball and do some Russian twists.
Oh, there you go. Hey, that's not a bad idea, Spike Memer. That is definitely the one thing. Shoulders and core, I feel like the two things I'm really slacking on. That's not a bad idea. I might just do that.
One golden Jason.
One golden Jason. Yeah, I read about that guy. The guy who's like trying to stay forever young or whatever. Man, I feel like that's just like the tale as old as time. Someone who just doesn't want to die. Like, really? You want to live forever? You want to live to 200 years? Can you imagine the... Look at Dick Van Dyke. He's like almost 100. And God bless him. You know, he still has that youthful energy, but the mind is starting to go. And that's 100. That's almost 100. You want to live to 200? You just be like bones, like dancing around, like
probably a miserable time.
You be eating goop to stay alive, because that's all people
Spike
get
Memer
squeezing
said,
your
I used to
weird
work out heavily
skeleton
before I
mouth.
got married, so I have a few good workouts.
Okay, hey, Spike Memer, yeah, please help me out. I do not man the backseat trainer. We will build an accumulation of all trainer knowledge. I have a heavy bag and a speed bag downstairs. I feel like if I switch to if I use a medicine ball, I feel like I have to switch to the basement, because I feel like I'm just gonna like fall through the floor if I throw it through this wood floor here. I don't want to like break a board. Maybe I'm overconfident in my strength. I'd rather just slam it on concrete, though.
I'll be your cut man.
Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in.
Mr.
Not a
Universe,
bad idea,
80%.
Mr. Universe 80%. Oh, I love that. Yeah, yeah. Do not backseat body build. Please. You know what? I think that's the new title for the VODs. Mr. Universe 90%. Thank you, Spike Memer. Credit where credit is due. That is much more catchy. I feel like I'm trying to come up with a succinct title, but I made it way too long. But I think that's pretty succinct.
Gotta find some small weights, get that David Boreanaz build. Byzantiadev said, is it bad that whenever somebody says no spoilers I default to the Titanic sinks or Jesus dies at the end?
That's a fun go-to. Or Voldemort kills Snape. Or wait, Voldemort kills... Wait, what was it? Voldemort kills... I can't even remember the spoiler. Voldemort kills... Wow. Severe brain fart this morning. I can't even remember the meme. Voldemort kills Dumbledore? I think that's it. Snape kills Dumbledore. Right? I forget. Somebody kills that old fuck. I'm just spoiling it for anybody who watches. Sorry. Oh yeah, Lou Ferrigno. Yeah.
Spike Memer said, I get to have a fun-filled weekend of babysitting people who are older than me.
Are you being DD? God bless you, Spike. Unsung hero. Good for you, yeah.
Byzantiadev said, sounds interesting.
Or you're just going to corral. You're going to Jerry Daycare to take out all the dads. All right, the Super Bowl is tomorrow. You can't do anything until tomorrow. No, I want party. Sorry,
Spike
guys.
Memer said, nope, it's work.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Now I'm even more intrigued. Like a work outing or something.
Byzantiadev said,
all right, stop trying to reverse engineer the Picasso.
Being their age and having nothing to do.
You know
Spike
what? That's a good
said,
point.
I'm at part of the military that watches the reservists.
Oh, okay. Hey. Wow.
Byzantiadev said,
Fancy. Yeah, you're right, Biz. That puts it into perspective. I can't imagine being... Like, I have so many interests and so many things to do. But, like, yeah, my dad was just like, go to work, drive, watch TV. That's it. He lived on a farm, and anything was better than not backbreaking labor on the farm. So he's like, doing nothing is amazing.
Spike Memer said, you should check out Tangia for your streams. It's a neat little alert system.
Ooh, okay, yeah. I'm definitely down. I talked about building a sensor because the computer to replace this like analog dial for the RPMs and stuff is like $150, $200. And I'm like, for a physical sensor, that probably costs like $4. I'll just hook it up to a Raspberry Pi and do something. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure it out.
Doing nothings is weird because it's only worth doing if you've already done something that day.
Yeah. Long day at work. Got a lot done in the yard. Got a lot done around the house. Now I can do nothing. You have to earn nothing. And you know what? Maybe they feel like over a lifetime they've earned nothing. So who am I to judge? I just can't picture myself. Yeah. With all that extra time and like doing nothing. But you know what? I haven't lived their life. Maybe it makes sense to them. It's like you're not even going to do Sudoku or something. Hey, I have virtual trainers. Hey. I'll make a free AI Peloton competitor that you could just hook up to old air bikes that you pay $100 for on Facebook Marketplace.
MR_Seeker said, and 1, and 2,
yeah,
and 3, and 4, and 5, and 7.
Good morning, Mr. Seeker.
And 9.
Getting there. Finishing it out. Couple minutes left.
Said, you could train it to be pointlessly mean if you've missed a day or something.
Yeah. Like how the Duolingo owl shames you. You idiot! All the fat's gonna come back if you don't work out in 5, 4, 3. Watch out, Louis Anderson coming through here. Tried to skip a workout today. You suck! I feel like that'd be fun. The angriest trainer. It's like that episode of King of the Hill where Hank's trying to help Peggy and he's just doing what his coach did to him. You big baby? Baby water's bottle?
Seeker said, Mr. Resetti.
Mr. Rossetti? Oh, there you go. Cruel and unusual. The most aggro warning. What a creative thing to do, though, Mr. Rossetti. Make a character out of teaching kids not to reset their console because they're going to lose a whole day's progress. Yep. Oh, I remember, yeah. Such a creative way to get kids to understand a weird, not entirely obvious concept. But now we have, like, autosaves all the time.
Byzantiadev said, sometimes being mean to yourself is how you get stuff done.
Yeah. You know what? Some people need that tough love. I don't think I need tough love. I mean, I've had very positive trainers that are just like, come on, keep going.
Said, I remember. Do you also know how mean it was when you forgot it too many times? You haven't, have you?
forgetting things and remembering things. Yeah, usually that's like a setup for a comedy. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Spike Memer said, I've come to the conclusion that I strongly dislike college. I'm doing well, I just don't like it.
Well, that's good you're doing well.
MR_Seeker said, followed by an apology.
I rushed through college.
At Spike Memer, is it a culture thing?
I wish I didn't rush through college. I did college in 3 years. I did a 4-year degree in 3 years. I kind of had a miserable time. I did enjoy it. I was just thinking about all the money I was spending.
6 years. Byzantiadev said, college is a party/work boozy thing if you're not careful and young.
Yeah, Ellen's about to graduate with her first 4-year degree. And she's turning 30, so, you know, everybody's got their own pace of things. So, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good rest of your morning. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, all the regulars that are tuning in, that makes me so happy. People watching me just lose my damn mind on the treadmill. And to all the new people who are watching, howdy ho. Hope you keep watching. Yeah. Feels good. Feels good. That number's going down. That feels good too. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.